and try the new dynamic indoor rower. Rowing on the dynamic translates into better connection, rhythm, and timing in your boat. Stop by the Concept 2 booth in our vendor area. Goldfield Stage is your perfect choice for transporting your winning team from event to event with reliability and ease. Whether it's your crew or golf team or the fans, Goldfield can handle groups from 15 to hundreds. Call Goldfield Stage at 619-579-5300 and ride the wave in style.
Event 57, the Men's Junior Lightweight Final. Lane 1, Marin Rowing Association. Lane 2, Long Beach Junior Crew. Lane 3, Oakland Strokes. Lane 4, Newport Aquatic Center. Lane 5, Los Gatos Rowing Club. Lane 6, Belen Jesuit Preparatory Crew from Miami, Florida. The crews are sculling to hold their position, and the starter is aligning the crews.
Marin,
The starter
Long
is
Beach,
polling the crews.
Oakland Strokes, Newport, Los Gatos, Belen Jesuit Prep. Attention, go.
Keep doing that. Then we have a start. Very close together as they're coming through to the end of the breakdown zone. There's not more than 2 seats between the crews. Possibly in the lead is Lane 6, Belen Jesuit, but strongly contested by Lane 1, Marin Rowing Association. There is now as much as bow to the first seat separation. We have Marin Rowing Association in Lane 1, Belen Jesuit in Lane 6. Fighting for third place are Lane 2, Long Beach Junior Crew and Oakland Strokes in their bright green boat. Very slightly behind is Los Gatos Rowing Club in Lane 5, and Newport Aquatic Center in Lane 4 is maybe 3 seats out of first place. All in all, from the first to the 6th place boat, we have less than half a boat length as we are approaching the 500-meter mark. We have Lane 1, Marin Rowing Association, Lane 6, Belen Jesuit, Lane 5, Los Gatos, Lane 2, Long Beach, and Lane 3, Oakland Strokes are battling it out. Lane 4, Newport Aquatic Center is still very much in the race as they cross the 500 meters.
Well, some outstanding programs being contested in this particular race. Marin, Long Beach Juniors, Oakland Strokes, Los Gatos, Newport. These are all names that we hear almost every year here at the San Diego Crew Classic. Belen is kind of new to us, so we'll see how they fare in this grouping. Marin on the lead. Belen is certainly accounting for themselves rather well as they're contesting for the lead right now in this particular race, the men's junior lightweight final. Los Gatos, Long Beach Junior Crew, Oakland Strokes, Newport, none of these particular programs can be counted out until the very last count has been made at the finish line.
So this is the first trophy to be handed out at this regatta. We've now reached the sharp end of proceedings, and this is the first trophy event to be decided. It's the first final of the regatta, and we will see who's going to be going home with a trophy, if not actually, at least in theory. And as Alan says, we have some very storied programs from California in this race. 5 of them, Marin, Long Beach, Oakland, Newport, and Los Gatos, being challenged by the newcomer this year from Belen Jesuit Prep in Miami. They're stoked to be here, I'm sure, and we're stoked to have them here.
Nobody seems to have lost touch in this particular race up to this point. Looks like Los Gatos has fallen off the pace just a little bit. And possibly Newport in this particular run down the course. Along the shoreline is Marin. Outside of them, the Long Beach Junior Crew, definitely never counted out in one of their races here, especially at San Diego Crew Classic. Belen is hanging in there on the outside. Los Gatos has fallen off the pace just a little bit.
Looks like Marin with a reasonably handy lead at this point. The challenge, certainly on the view we're being given at the moment, seems to be coming from Belen, but it may also be coming from the middle of the race course. So Marin are going through the third 500 now. And then the rest of the race course between lanes 2 and 6 appears to be not covered by a big distance. It would appear that Long Beach may have edged out ahead of the rest of the pack, and Oakland may have edged out a little bit in front of the other crews. But from Belen to Los Gatos to Newport, all overlapping.
This is Marin along the shoreline, and they have had the lead throughout. I'm sure they would love to go post to post on this one. On the far outside, Belen certainly not going away. Long Beach Junior Crew has put on a spurt, and they are now challenging Belen on the far outside. Oakland Strokes has crept back into it, as has Los Gatos. Newport certainly is not to be counted out as they are beginning to challenge, but along the shoreline, Marin has some open water back to the battling 3, and the battling 3 right now would be Long Beach, Oakland Strokes, and Newport, with Belen on the far outside and Los Gatos. This is Marin. Open water back to Long Beach. Long Beach appears to be fighting off a challenge from Oakland. Long Beach about a 5-seat lead over Oakland Strokes. Marin whistled in as the winner, apparently, of this crew. Long Beach Junior Crew, followed by Oakland Strokes. Then very, very tight for that last spot out there. Belen looks like they got into it. They got past Los Gatos. Check that. They got past Newport, and Los Gatos is the trailing crew in this one.
A very impressive win for Marin. First trophy of the regatta goes to the Northern California program.
Long Beach Crew appeared to be out of it for a period of time in the early going, and somehow got back into it. Didn't quite have enough room to be able to overtake Marin, But Marin, Long Beach Junior Crew, and Oakland Strokes 1, 2, 3 in the men's junior lightweight final. Diego Crew Classic has great sponsors in the vendors area. Visit So Sporty's Bargain Bin for lots of great deals.